Good afternoon all. Just a very short video going on from the last one where I was talking about the CEM exams and the format. I'm going to be putting students through a series of exams for anyone who's booked for summer tuition, and I've got some pretty comprehensive CEM papers, and I've got all in all around 8 different tests to put them through, and I just wanted to talk you through the core format because I think it will be very similar to what they're going to experience for the actual exams in September. So it goes not exactly, but largely in line with what you're experiencing through mock exams. So that is 2 papers for 45 minutes. Paper 1 has got a mix of comprehension, verbal reasoning, a mix of shuffled sentences, synonyms and antonyms, and numeracy 1. And paper 2 has got numeracy 2, VR close, and non-verbal reasoning. Now, I just wanted to talk you through what some of these look like, just very briefly. So first of all, paper 1 and the overall answer sheet that I'll be giving to students. So this is going to be a replication as much of the exam experience as possible, apart from, of course, the environment, which is the one thing that's missing. And as we go through the series of 8 to 10 different tests, I'm hoping to see students improve in their performance as we go along. So this is the type of answer sheet that they'll get. Paper 1, comprehension, A to D note, so no A to E, but it's A to D as the options. And then they're going to have these types of shuffle sentences where they have to highlight the odd word out. Then they're going to have some synonyms. And note the key thing here, which is that, and I'll be replicating this, whereby students can't go back. So if they've got a 45-minute paper, it's split into 3 or 4 different sections. Let's call it, for argument's sake, 3 sections, 15 minutes each. Once they finish that section, they can't go back to it. They move on to section 2, and that's the only section they can work on. And that's also something I'll be replicating during the summer exam mock experience that I'll be putting students through. Numeracy 1 type of question. And then we get to numeracy 2 on the left hand side. You can see it's slightly more wordy questions, and then there is a little bit of more work there in terms of completing the sentences, and non-verbal reasoning. Numeracy 2 that I spoke about, and sorry to flick through quite quickly here, but I don't want to talk too long on this. It's just to give you an overview. Numeracy 2, as you can see, 25 minutes in paper 2, just 8 questions, but it's 8 questions split into section A, B, C, D, E, and they're quite wordy. So the key thing really here for students is to make sure they understand the gist of the question straight away, because if they get A incorrect, there's a pretty good chance that that feeds into B or C or D or E, or even worse, all of them. So, and we've seen this through the tests I've been giving them, that you know, if they don't grasp the initial concept, it impacts their performance for the rest of the question. So paper 1, again, just to recap, 45 minutes, 95 questions. Paper 2, 45 minutes, 58 questions. This replicates the type of test that I'll be putting students through, and I've got a series of these to put them through. And the key thing, as you can see, and it's why I've been focusing heavily on it, are things like synonyms, antonyms, closed sections. And if I just flip here very quickly, you can see the type of questions I've been giving to students. So synonyms at the top, and we've been talking not just through the right answer, but also the meaning of as many words as possible. And I'll be putting students through the similar tests again, because I want them to grasp as many of these as possible. Antonyms, they're further, and you know, crucially also closed section there, closed sentences, picking the right word and the most appropriate word. So there you go, just a very brief video to give you the overview of the CEM exams and what I'll be putting students through. Thanks very much. Bye.